Using official UFC data, we quantify each skill and transform the numbers into a performance chart that reveals every fighter's strengths and weaknesses. Support our channel so we can continue delivering this unique, high-quality content. SeanOMalley, the man who turned the octagon into a runway for knocking out rivals. Known to fans as Sugar, he is an elite former champion who combines an absurd reach advantage with the most accurate striking in the history of the division. Fighting with a 72-inch reach and switching stances with masterful precision, he boasts a striking differential of plus 2.65 significant strikes per minute, the third highest in Bantamweight history. Every victory and defeat has left a trail behind. Those trails are data, and through that data, we can quantify and evaluate a fighter's skills. Let's take a look at them on the screen now. In striking, O'Malley earns an outstanding 9.5 thanks to his unmatched accuracy. In wrestling, his defensive approach scores a 6.5, complemented by an opportunistic jiu-jitsu rating of 7.0. On defense, his movement secures a 7.5, accompanied by a 7.0 in pace control. Completing the web, his fight IQ reaches an impressive 9.0 due to his ability to identify openings in his opponent's defense. After running all attributes through our official mathematical formula, the final verdict is in 77.7. Sugar is now aiming for the top to reclaim the crown, but are his statistics truly better than those of his opponent? This veteran has proven that intelligence and technical precision can completely neutralize brute strength and youth. Aiemann Zahabi, the Iceman. The current number 6 ranked contender and a master strategist. Armed with surgical boxing, his true strength lies in his tactical patience. A cerebral fighter who has amassed 8 first-round victories by capitalizing strictly on his opponent's mistakes. His defensive system remains one of the most solid in the division. These are his numbers. In striking, Zahabi scores an 8.0 thanks to his technical boxing and sharp jab. In wrestling, his defensive approach earns a 6.5, but his elite black belt jiu-jitsu secures an impressive 8.0. On defense, his historical metrics deliver a brilliant 8.5. With a pace control rating of 7.0 and an outstanding fight IQ of 9.0, the chart reveals a fighter who wins with his brain. Final verdict, 78.2. A massive score that firmly establishes him as the division's ultimate unconventional contender. When the data is cross-referenced, we get the greatest chess match in the Bantamweight division. On one side, the showman SeanO'Malley brings the most accurate striking in the history of the division, earning a 9.5 rating and boasting a terrifying striking differential. On the other, the ice-cold Aiemann Zahabi answers with a surgical 8.5 defense rating and one of the highest defensive efficiency rates in the sport. Notice the perfect symmetry. Both fighters score an outstanding 9.0 in fight IQ, showing that whoever makes the first strategic mistake could be the one to fall. Zahabi has the black belt jiu-jitsu skills to protect himself on the ground, but on the feet, Sugar's reach and movement change the entire equation. Without a pressure wrestling game to smother the action, the Canadian will be forced to operate within the former champion's striking range. It's the fortress versus the sniper, and O'Malley's precision looks poised to dictate the pace of the night.